Welcome to Breaker Bounty.
Alright guys, this is my long-awaited AT-AT on Jakku mock. So as you can see, this is just a crashed AT-AT, just like I was saying. I wasn't able to capture that much like fire element in it, but I was able to get quite a good amount on the leg right there. It's kind of just laid on. I didn't really take the time to like connect it to the ground, but I think it works really well. So the kind of story behind this is that on the Battle of Jakku, there are just these troopers that are kind of leading an assault, and then there's a walker that's like part of the assault, and then a starfighter from about this angle comes and basically just splits the walker in half, and as is happening, the leg snaps and it just falls like that. So that's basically how it all like works together. The rebels are still just like leading their siege. So one guy, so this walker's maybe been crashed for like 5 minutes, so that's giving this guy time to take refuge in that cover on the walker. But all these guys are kind of just fighting. I guess you guys are already dead. Of course, we got the mortar trooper right there that's like shooting a mortar out, so that's neat. And then, you know, I just got the random like rebel dudes. So the head itself took forever to design. I didn't get all the angles like 100% correct. Like there's plenty of gaps in between like the front of it. I think you get the overall feel of the walker. I definitely got a lot of the main details that kind of make it cool in there, so I'm good with that. The next right there, and that kind of leads to the back section, which is fairly accurate to the real thing. Got the two little indents that are like actually there in the movies, so that's a nice detail. And then there's actually a pretty good contrast between just like snot work right there and plating right here, so that was really fun to do. And you guys might be thinking, this mock's, it's cool, but it'd be much cooler with an inside. So yes, they do have an inside to the walker after it's crashed. So here it is. So basically, it's been snapped in half. So I wanted to capture that feel. So you could imagine that like parts of this are gonna like keep continuing and like going, but now that it's snapped, the floor is broken, this part of the walls are completely smashed. You got all those like cords and stuff that are sticking out right there. And then in here, second floor, you got two little seats right there. I guess the seats on the other side fell off or something like that. There's an armory back there where some guys are getting their weapons. This floor, you got the iconic round door that's going to lead to the head, which I don't have an interior on the head because there's quite a bit of technique that kind of holds all the head angles in place. But you do have all the seats. Normally there's 5 seats, but I kind of ran out of seat pieces, so you can see that this side only has 3 because when there's not enough room, and I just don't have the pieces. This side has 4, and also kind of because I ran out of room, but then still there might have been some room to squeeze in a seat, but it still works really well. And of course, like the kind of like the cracked greebling kind of just continues on through there. And you got the surviving stormtroopers that survived the walker crash kind of coming out. So that's a fun detail. The door right here is completely snapped, which is kind of cool. It's like where like the side of it's just like broken off. That was fun to do. And this side, like the plating on this side is pretty similar to the plating on the other side. It's just a little bit more like broken off, which was a very fun detail. They kind of just got all those like bars that stick out, which really like make it look good. And then back there is a sand trooper kind of moving on. So overall, this mock was, I feel like, definitely a success. It's definitely ginormous, and I wish I was able to get it to you guys sooner. Just took some time to build it. Like the head itself took me 2 days until I finally got a method that would get the angles right. But head was a success. This is all pretty easy to do. So definitely excited about it. Guys can definitely look forward to more mocks. I know it's been a little bit since I've released one, but hey, I think this one does it justice. Like this thing, you guys have waited I think on my channel for like 2 weeks now for another mock. I think this mock's good enough to please you guys. Anyway, thanks for watching my channel. I will not be doing a character review, so thanks guys, see ya.